Hey guys, good morning. It's 3 a.m. in Croatia. Starting the stream. We're gonna be playing Beastmen and later Gwent with a new update. Yoo-hoo! Press evil man. Evil man. How can you live with yourself? Murdering peasants like that? Hey Nerfy. Hey Bress. Hey Strakon, Tamir. Jekis. Johnny. Haha. Classic. Ricky Rick. So, we're here with our Beastman campaign. Pretty much just chilling and killing. In those minus up. Stacking the hero monitor damage to get some absurd monitor damage. We already hit the point what we had last. But the last time we didn't have the veteran battle skill. The monitors didn't have the veteran battle skills. They added those after we did that campaign. Monitors now have also 15% toughness with also much higher attack and defense. And even more damage. 12% more damage. Lost one of Gorbul's, yes, in auto resolve. Feels bad, man, but it happens. But we'll level new ones. Take quite such a long time to level. Mir says I'm up at 2 a.m. UK time playing Empire campaign of my own and watching you. It's your fault, no sleep. Oh, my bad, my bad. It's not, sometimes these schedule shifts, and either watch VODs or you direct your sleep schedule. Yeah. And no attrition replenishment for 2 more turns. It's awkward doing business with the vampires because they spread their corruption and the corruption just prevent their replenishment. Does look like this province is not even in good shape. Look at the Bertonia controlling Grumburg, Eilhard, Helmgard. I changed my mind, Bress. Kill them all. Kill them all. Empire actually has plans, to expand to Bertonia and Kislev and the Southern Realms, unite all the humans under one banner. So don't play nice. Empire, Bertonia, Auron, Hochland, Middle Northland, Talabekland. The cows are in good shape. I think we should be fine reading here for a turn or two. We lost momentum here because of no replenishment and the vampiric corruption. Hey Booker. Hey Cookies. I was watching, I couldn't sleep yesterday, it was so hot and something bit me on the face. My left eye, below left eye is so swollen. Better now already, but oh my god, when I saw myself in the mirror, and must have been when I was carrying the fan out of the basement. And I was watching Nerd play Voice of Chaos with Archaeon, and he was playing so recklessly, but it was exciting to watch. He lost like 3 times, but he was just playing one day of Chaos. Just basically imagine like you're on a border of a train without stops and just going through a bunch of shit. That's the type of campaign it was. I could have accepted an aggression pact. 1,000 shekels, 1,000 shekels. Talabeklan did not sell you out, they do definitely recruiting. This army cannot do anything to the Minotars. The Minotars have currently at 211 weapon strength. This is nearly double their damage. And if they face us in the field, they're just gonna get stomped. Because we also have charge and pretty impressive attack and defense. Look at this guys, 61 attack, 68 defense. We also have poison, which doesn't show here right now because of black skin. You guys have 60-50. It's 18 difference nearly in melee defense, which is absurd. The anti-large is not worth it. Shields are the way to go. As we get more heroes, we'll be disbanding the great weapons. Hey Rubio. I have 3 brave shamans of the Lord Wild in the army and 1 beasts. So we can cast quite a bit of the wall to crush the leadership and deal damage. Also Flock of Doom. Another here. We need the big bank if you wanna be using this stuff here. Big bank. Here, Azra. This one is fine here. We're gonna go with Bestigors and Kazrak. They're gonna be so cheap. Yeah, just another turn here.
I refuse.
Hold on. They can actually be reinforcements here. Let's move these guys out of the way so nobody moves in. We moving them together for now. Don't want to risk Kazrak, I mean Morgur, Malagor. I'm still waking up. They're probably gonna go for Krugenheim. We're going to the Empire, into Ostland, and then we're gonna go south to the Empire into Bretonia. This is the plan. Basically, Kazakh is not a meme, yeah. And we have come far nerfy since that 4% recruitment reduction cost on Kazakh. I have no idea who made Kazakh main trade 4% cheaper recruitment on Bestigers. It's basically telling you we have no idea what we're doing. Speaking of memes, look at this shit. Guys, remember these days in Warhammer? Migraine, hypertension, stress, dwarves and vampire counts military lines. Used to be a time where the dwarves and the vampire counts would ally it constantly. Hey, Bumblem. You get so much corruption with all these shamans in the army. So much corruption. have a settlement here, so they just take this area here. Oh, but I'm so close to raise Talabheim. Oh.
I'll ignore that.
Insert tempestuous. Plus 50, yeah. Gonna be have to cycling these shitters again. So bad. Damn, why did that Gorbel have to die? Why did that Gorbel have to die? I can't go in a siege with Mala Elgar with 130 health. Maybe I could put Chalice and Chaos on him to heal him. That's not big if we wait here a couple of turns. The non-replenishment really hurts. How we get more dwarf updates in these updates? Well, you can expect stuff like, you know, +1 melee attack for the Gyro Bomber. Other than that, I'm not sure. It'd be insane if dwarves get an update before the greenskins again. Insane. If I raise Talabheim, we take attrition from the corruption. Super inconvenient. We are building chaos corruption here, so should be fine. Check the strength of the Empire here. Talabekland 74, Osland 16, nothing really threatening in the area. Why is this attrition here? Low bestial rage? Oh wow, we actually got it to low. We gotta fix that. Getting all the lords here, so we get extra chance at items. Like this one is not in range. You're building extra hordes at once, you're constantly having issues with the economy. I need to go one horde at a time, but then you lose so much time trying to build up the new ones. You know, like every extra horde takes so much more time and growth to build up. As you know, growth requires time. Get all of them at the same time, they all grow at the same time, but your treasury suffers. I mean, really badly. Well, Brace and Bubblegum, guys, you should be happy about the next campaign, right? We have a Clan Angrund on a small unit size and special on. It'll be interesting. See how, you know, the same tactic applies to the lower scale size. Ooh, that's a lot of wins. If we get too close to Malagor, they definitely gonna target him. Can use Malagor here, cause you know, cast the spells I would need to overcast some of them. Beastmen with no access to healing. Kinda sucks. I'm gonna stack all the cows here. The shield ones at least, the shield. Great weapons. The Minotaurs are large. That means there should be a penalty in the trees. But the Beastmen Minotaurs have no forest penalty. No forest penalty. For example, Gorbul also don't have no forest penalty. And that doesn't even say here actually. The Gorbul also doesn't have it. Otherwise it will tell you the penalty if you mouse over it. But this comes with a downside. Minotaurs cannot hide. Night with the boys. Maybe because we don't have the aura of physical resistance yet. Maybe just give armor here. They actually give Bloodlust. It's so nice you actually give to another unit. Yeah, let's weaken them a little here. This guy's the little door. We're just gonna use our mass to push the great swords. And then attack great swords who are surrounded. See that instant damage happened because we're on top of them. Absolute murder. Murder. Guys are too far here. What do we have here? Let's administer some damage. Then we're actually being surrounded by quite a bit of units, taking some damage, but they're deleting so fast. 2 halberdiers, 2 great swords, 3 great swords, Emperor Knights, even some handgunners. They don't care really. No buffs at all. Should be a quick route now after the devolve. Look at that bright wizard and health, such health are getting routed. It's not an ideal situation to keep them because they're taking some damage. We should keep the storm so big and kill. Totally messed up this the low range of this Lord Cosmo. I think that's Marlon Korok for the Bestial Surge to recover some vigor. Thing is such a long cast. Hey, dig, bro. Yoo-hoo. Wouldn't Giselle be boss on Smolensk? There's a lot of units which, you know, are a little bit stronger on, or a lot of stronger on smaller scales. Just how it is. Because there's no damage scaling, just amount of entities. And since units get affected by health and not damage on lower entity count, the lower entity units are much more powerful on lower and ultra scale. Why do we still take attrition here? We had low bestial rage, another door. Ooh, third door, not bad, not bad. I don't know what they do with this dough. Why should I give a Beastman Lord dough? That seems like poor dough. And actually we got an Morgul. It says here, female Beastmen are rare, of timid beasts. They carry the true horn seed and mother next generation. I mean, that is actually their purpose, so it's fine, I guess. Morgul can have that dough. Okay. 38, got all the campaign skills I want, got all the bell skills I want. Second point in Valtide is not bad. Not bad. 12 defense and missile resistance is the last 2 skill points. Man, this is perfect if you just go Minotaurs. Just have the perfect amount of skills. Upgrading Valtide is worth it. I don't wanna, you know, take miscast damage. Lord like Malagor takes a lot of miscast damage, especially without the right stuff. So upgrading and lowering miscast chance here is critical. The battles add up and the damage from the casts add up and the damage from the miscasts also add up. That's his main source of damage taken is the miscasts. With earthing and upgraded spells should be fine now. I'm using all the wizards so we can cast more spells and stack weapon strength for the Minotaurs. This campaign is about maxing damage on the Minotaurs. Can't believe we're gonna take attrition here. We're gonna get out of the way and now build something. Yeah, the AI Cygors on the small scale is gonna be insane. The craziest thing probably that can happen in a small unit size campaign if you're getting Vashtar Conquest. Alomja. There's a left somewhere and they don't care, huh? We should destroy the Emperor from the north. From north to the south. Replenishment.
I will not obey.
We'll destroy the Empire from the other side. Gonna be quite a bit trespassing here, and I'm not happy with that. This guy's just gonna take settlements back hill. This one is actually can be taken. I guess we can go replenish into Hergig. Yes, primarily Pafarius, pretty much.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not, he says. You can expect some damage, you know. How did so much attrition all the build up? Don't look right. It's the mutinous song. Come on, don't be like that. Another Brescian Wild. Oh, not bad. You can guess the Molder Walls, more Bestial Surge. It's basically the Wild type spam on multiple is fine, but you can't really spam the Wolf. But you can spam this hard. Spam Volatiles for Bestial Surge 24/7. So we can expect Valmir attacking us after this siege. We just started campaign now, Lobjo. This campaign has been up for nearly a month. Started before the Emperor campaign. This campaign got interrupted because we were focusing on the Emperor campaign instead. Gonna go through one bridge here, minimize damage. Lost their armor buff with missile resistance. The opposite of the unlanded warherd, the armor and missile resistance. We need in the group. Might wanna try kill Malagor here. Can't really allow that.
By Simon! Please run chaos!
Actually pretty impressive damage when you use both the wolf and the Flogodum at the same time. You get him in. I love how when they changed the skill, they didn't actually add any sound effect to it. Magic actually killed that guy on the wall. We haven't even done anything really ourselves with the rest of the damage. Come on. Sneaky characters. Don't worry, we have answers for sneaky characters. $271 damage. Oh my god. Oh my god. Still around him here when they get the leadership debuff. This range is so stupid, man. One of those butchered spells because of multiplayer. They don't destroy the range on it. Surprised they didn't start introducing 75 range spells. That's that shit. And the character's been on pretty poor health the last couple of turns. Don't give them ideas, Salage, they might make spells melee at this rate. Well, the thing is, if they nerf range and spells, they should keep restore the other things then. If a spell has shorter range, it should be more powerful. Not nerf them all at the same time. Why would you send your wizard in melee, especially like a Bray Shaman? Must be pretty desperate for that. Missile resistance and gonna get mill defense. Roman is almost immortal. Plus 15 armor piercing damage, huh? Oh. Not even 3%. Not even 3%. Remind me, this is 5 and another 7, another 8. Something special, unique to a Gorbul. It's not even 3%. Should be like 50 armor piercing damage. What do we have? A bunch of trash now, huh? Could recruit along this. We might get attacked here in a bad order. I do need to go away for 2 turns and build up. We're pushing Malagros horde. Also, Sar went down to shit with the character cell since we lost that Gorbul. Now to resolve. Apparently, Gorbul will take all damage in auto resolve, and not Minotars, because you know Minotars are not considered infantry, while they are the battle line infantry. Ones with the shields. Hey, Kevin. Every battle we don't have that extra Gorbul in the army, we are losing experience on it. It takes forever to level up these things. We need to increase the rate of experience for the heroes by like 30% from the battles.
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
Hey, Panzer. Thank you for 3 months. As we get more heroes, we'll do some other miners in the army. So the ball is gonna get smaller but deadlier. And it's gonna even get a little bit smoother to use. Should send Morgur separate. The big boy. The big boy just needs a couple of things. He can't drop growth right now. We don't unlock more Gorbuls. This is the buildings that unlock heroes. The extreme conditions for the Beastmen hordes. This compared to the what has been done recently to the game, you know, Beastmen have extreme conditions for capacity. That's why the Malagor is so good, even better. Compared to Moon Range, which is start the Beastmen have the weakest in the game, and growth, which they need desperately, and more Brave Shamans, 2 more heroes. But they make Malakar look like a god compared to the other 2 as a certain lord.
I will not obey.
This is actually a bad spot here. Dead spot.
Kozlak show election.
Booker might get deleted here. I love how the British Shamans have a trait for 15 magic resistance. Listen to this. But Malagor doesn't have that skill himself. Oh man, being the Brave Shaman, he does not have it himself. And 50 magic resistance helps with the overcast and some damage types. Race to big cities so we can get quite a bit of negative now.
Gauzita af. Gaharamui.
Come on. Looking for the minor damage. Booker might be dead here. But we don't have scouts on the campaign map and we'll not have any. Favorite Minotaur unit? Well, it's obvious the best one, the Shields. The Shield is far superior to the other two. Minotaurs have ridiculous offense, what they lack is, you know, toughness and defense, melee attack, missile resistance, armor, and every weakness that Minotaur have is minimized with the shielded unit. While the dual wield and the grave emblems have different qualities, they're not worth all the shields because they don't need more charge, more attack, or more anti-large stuff like that. They need shields, armor, and defense. This is going to make the Minotaurs much tougher. The shielded Minotaur is over 20% tougher than the other two. Over 20%. Against missiles, over 30%. Overall, in the amount of health and how long it's gonna survive under a lot of pressure. So basically, just imagine having a dual-wield Minotaurs with over 10,000 health. That's what is a shielded Minotaur. And then in melee, they take even less damage, so they need even more health to that. The gaps in stats are huge between this. And as they get experience, it's even more clear. The offense get into ridiculous levels, while the toughness stay the same nearly outside melee. So the shielded ones are critical to make the Minotaurs not die. There is some, you know, benefit having the anti-large Minotaurs. We have a lot of Minotaurs because, you know, the enemy has a lot of large on the flanks, like playing a lot of Bretonia. They'll still take a lot of damage, but they will stomp the cavalry. But the shielded ones will stomp them as well, and they'll be less susceptible to, you know, taking a lot of charge damage. So if you have to recruit one Minotaur, and you recruit the shield one. But you know, that's been obvious since Warhammer 1. It's not enough stats difference to support the other two monitors, as in they're just wasted units. Just use shields. Because shields have more armor, silver shields, and more defense. Look at that gap in melee defense. That's insane. For what? For 28 anti-large? Who cares about 28 anti-large? The monitor is a veteran. This unit will kill the large almost as good as the anti-large one while taking less damage. I guess the options are there for the costs and the multiplayer. In a single player there will never be enough difference to support great weapons or the dual wield monitors.
I will not obey.
We're just taking this and because they didn't see us here. We destroy this, we go up, these things just still get taken. But we currently wanna focus on Ostland, but we should destroy this army anyways. I wish Beastmen had another building provided us like growth or campaign movement range. Definitely missing a building like that. We've actually done this with the other one, but we still get replenishment. This one clearly did not get the same treatment as the rest of the faction in Warhammer 2, and in need of an update, but not as much as the faction like Greenskins though. Might be waiting for the Warhammer 3 and the Chaos update before they update something like Beastmen. Favorite Skaven Legend Lord. It's hard to decide between Lord Scrock and the Quick. Such a nice location and fine you know, fun qualities, flavor. Hey, Konglok. You're wondering why are we fighting in the field while attacking a provincial capital? Well, the core building is in ruins, which means it does not provide walls. So we fight outside instead. Watch part 1 of this series and really helped me with choosing campaign skills. Yeah, Blazed by Evil and Children of Chaos are critical to the Beastman strategies. So the Warrior Priest killed 3 Minotars in such a short time. Must be very impressive connected hits and over 60 melee defense. Find that hard to believe. Very hard to believe that shit. Raise and defile.
Death.
Unbeliever. Must be just unlucky ranged hits on those guys, and then they got into melee with a guy who just glued to him and they managed to deal 3 to 4 hits without missing a single time. Like the only way to explain it. Because with our damage, the hero gets routed and deleted before they even do anything to the unit of Minotars. Vampires have a grudge against dwarves these campaigns. Like they're fighting Zubar, dwarves, and Akarkadrin while ignoring the Empire. What have you done, CA? What have you done to the vampires?
This action does not have my consent.
Honor before glory.
I'll ignore that.
Taking a warbird here, no?
I
And
refuse.
the arm down there before they build up.
Not possible.
Sieges for days. Sieges for days.
Kazak as her grief. Yes.
Often you see this place without a garrison. Here 5 city with gold. At least they build gold mining. At least they build the gold mining. Oh, it's nice here. Just need a couple of these shields to rank 9. Hey, Manuel. Man, it's rough waking up at 2 in the morning. Need to go a little bit further. I'm having the worst time sleeping during the night. Just can't sleep during the night. And when I do sleep during the night, I'm always tired during the day. You know, it's like confirmed vampire. I'm actually gonna get 2 groups here. Or we can actually separate them a little in the city. It's not like that, it's always be the winter or any really season. Not just during the summer, that's just how it is for me. Trying to snipe Malaga now. This is ridiculous damage there.
Death to the enemy!
One rate 2 damage.
Now we strike! Forward, man!
Just two of them at the same time. Those guns are playing something there. No shooting for you, friends. I want to shoot? I don't think so. Don't say about the cavalry. That's why we have 3 wizards. 5 wizards. How many wizards you want to have? Click, click, click. Boom, boom, boom. Hogwarts uses ability, they forgot to add sound to it. Never know if it clicks. Hey Ron. Butchers of Kalkengard, they have terror and regeneration. How come you don't have the regiments renowned for those factions, Manuel? You know they're free. Just love it, the amount of spells we casted. Our miners have butchered over half the city, and they are not even tired. They're constantly replenishing their vigor due to multiple lords of the wild with bestial surge. Every time we cast a spell, we replenish vigor. We can trigger it every 9 seconds. So everybody's fresh while mass murdering. Annual, you know that the Beastmen, the Chaos is you have to claim it on total war access. You go to total war access and you link your Steam account and you got a the regiments of now. Don't get it on Steam. You get it on total war access. You just have to link your Steam account. Your monitor druid the same. Click, boom, enemy soldiers are dead. Well, sometimes they're gonna be huge mosh pits, and while let the monitors grind through it to take potential range damage, we can just disable enemy from afar with magic. Like those handgunners were about to fire on the monitors. Instead, spread 2 explosions, unit routed. Magic is more convenient than half a ton of muscles. And like I said, you need to keep casting spells so your monitors never get tired. They will never get tired because of bestial surge. So you cast spells, monitors are always fresh, meaning they don't lose vigor. They keep their damage and toughness always the same, while the enemy is getting slaughtered and tired at the same time. You lower the vigor loss reduction, and you refresh vigor every time you cast a spell. That's the key ability of this lore. Triggered by casting explosions, mainly, as it's cheap. So your monitors are always fresh.
Arlet cow, one true. War darneth.
I mean, do you get any extra armor here? This guy really needs armor. Even the silver shit armor with plus 10 armor. It's not just that. Every hero increases the damage in the miners by 10%. There's technology for 20%, battle skill for 12%, and the lord skill for another 20%, which currently makes these miners do over double damage. So standard miner damage is some of the deadliest in melee already, 110 melee armor piercing, and they're currently at 223. So the damage is more than doubled. Basically, they're doing 156 armor piercing damage. They swing. Even at a chosen unit, the chosen will explode. That's how much damage. In bursts of blood. Units that don't have really high health just get deleted. Couple of hits, splash damage, they take thousands of damage under 10 seconds. Like 3,000 to 7,000 damage easy, depending on the unit. They're doing so much damage that most attacks are just overkill. And that's, you know, the fun part of it. Just set the monitor in and everything just bursts of blood, everything explodes with red paste.
Man's running.
The Beastmen fight Chaos now. You can get the lines of Chaos. Beastmen are Chaos item there, so they work together with Chaos. You can fight Chaos, yes, you can. But why fight somebody who actually makes it convenient for you to destroy the world? You have the same interests as the Warriors of Chaos, so you should work together. The moment the Warriors of Chaos spawn up in a Beastmen campaign you're still playing, you drop everything else, all other diplomacy, and just go together with Chaos. Because I'm currently allied with the vampires, and their corruption is bad for us. It's causing attrition, preventing replenishment. Would be so nicer if everything is just chaos corrupted or untainted. So you can work together, even go together with chaos just to destroy everything. Chaos for the Beastmen is your best friend. They are the if you need to pick one ally, you pick Chaos.
Maragon. Quilak. Kolosak. Quan. Rafa.
Yeah. That's a special Norse thing. Stole the restoration of the position here.
Lord of Bretonia.
Welcome to my realm.
Vampires, 6 elements, and they're fighting dwarves. Looks like the skin might be in this area, or they just got raised. Pretty good chance Clan Mulder will declare war on the vampires. They'd always do.
Fuithra chaos.
Morgul is still work in progress.
Valiant Lord.
But we can spread corruption here.
Armored in faith.
Go attack! Persons up! Sargut Ark! Attack!
Almost feel like the characters are not replenishing fast enough. Basically, the factions like the Beastmen Greenskins don't have stuff like Lifeblood or Curse of Undead effects. They get a little bit healing during combat. Factions need the most. Don't even have to explain it as life magic or the stuff like that. It's just, you know, second wind.
Malagon, Dar Agnew! Rai Simon! Dark Warman!
Then the weapons on the other side. There are guns on the wall. And who you gonna shoot now, friend?
Malagon, Husky Good!
One of them just went away.
Malagon,
Was not enough to rob this one. Should have aimed one more there.
Quibdog! Good Awas! Malagon!
Clear these bastards.
Run! Team, retreat! The gods have abandoned us!
Hi Frosty, remember that? Outriders managed to shoot one of them, huh? Still getting unlucky hits on same target.
Look, shut up!
There'll be so much corruption in this army once we get these guys high rank.
War darkness!
The last Empire region here is Avastra. Beckland. This guy's got confederated.
Da Waxo, dance we Arifus!
What's the Beastmen victory condition? Rate some favor, like 10,000. Destroy all Empire factions and Bretonia. Raise 40 settlements. That's the short victory. Long victory is double the amount of settlements, raise, and dwarves. Bretonia might be annoying to catch down, because they might even just flee to Southlands. Which I'm going for. We're playing towards short victory, but we might not go for Bretonia. Destroying Bretonia seems a little bit grindy in a bad way. Not even any challenging. It's just, you know, they just spam armies saying constantly, you know, somehow survive, and then Confederate Southlands, and you have to cross the sea as well. It's just annoying. I'll be wasting time with Malagor in battles like this. It's war against everyone? No. Just a Beastmen campaign. Crazy doing back-to-back war against everyone campaign. We're getting yourself burned out.
Uncool Guarman.
See how much damage these guys can take.
Ray Shaman. Darfridu.
Captain there as well.
Managor. Ray Shaman. Quibsack. What? Darnet. Sequel Beauty.
I need to disable those crossbows.
Look out! Spellcaster! Retreat!
Managor. Ray Shaman.
Probably gonna take a little bit too much damage here, but let's see. Pretty good charge. They have poison and do have shields too. Halberdiers will do some damage, the captain will do some damage as well. Like stopping and losing momentum is not the way to go with this. They're killing really fast here. Captain got terrified. Somehow the halberdiers managed to kill one. Poison the generation.
Sequel Beauty.
Hold on. It's a full health halberdiers and it just exploded. Amount of damage, man, is just unreal. Zark, a little tired, but good. Must have been surrounding the one of the on the separate. Like when there are 2 or 3 units, the elite unit will always be taking damage because eventually the entities get surrounded. Poison the generation with terror and shields. A little bit absurd. It's a bit crazy you can put poison in this unit. With 15 physical resistance and 20% damage reduction. It's crazy. The guy can now outnumber, like, fight like three times outnumbered against most units.
Chase up. Whoa.net. Malago Rafkarud.
Good there. Oh, good. Look at this guy sailing in the water. I didn't know that there are ruins there. The Husky chariot for mages bad? No, it's okay. But we don't need them on chariots. Gonna move them together with Malagor. Malagor 3 for 1 second, yeah. Battle skills one for the just for the Minotors and better Minotors, so we didn't need anything else. Got Blessed by Evil, Children of Chaos, the Wall, Basil Stretch, Brace Scream, X upon the Valtide, all here. Shadowhide, Bloodlust, Fueled by Blood, Father and Holy Power, Slug Skin, and Rune of the Beast. Exactly to get everything useful with this setup. Am I playing Empire again? Eventually.
Valiant Lord.
Closest Empire settlements are here.
Real size.
Get 2 more heroes. 2 more.
Do not take me for a fool.
We're probably not even gonna finish this campaign. We're gonna play until I'm satisfied with what I wanna see with Minotors. It's basically just you know, destroy all this and then the final battle, which we've done already so many times. I wanna see 2 more hero buffs with the Mantle of Gorok and the Armor Piercing buff. You're confused? What faction is this? Well, in title says Beastmen. It's the Beastmen. Ironbreakers could beat them, I reckon. Even the Giant Slayers would have trouble against these Minotors. Will do like 3 times more damage than the Ironbreakers. Ironbreakers struggle against large. That has a lot of damage. Two walls from Porlers or Thunderers or the Ironbreakers tanking, that's how you do it. I actually had 7.5 hours of sleep. Woke up 2 AM. Well, Armbreakers are amazing, yeah. But even they have their limits. There you are Oracle Lancer against infantry, and so your line doesn't get break. Just love how I'm raising all these settlements and everybody just following and taking these settlements like nothing's happening.
Never.
Incredible. And playing Beastmen with Chaos right now sucks. Why did the shit user have to die? Come on, man. This was still stupid in that outer zone. So stupid. A bit spoiled this campaign when that happened. Just a little bit. But they don't go around. Wanna see another, this another 2 heroes, then a 60% damage buff. Look at Carl Franz, man, the biggest ruin dweller in the world. Carl Franz just click, 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 click. All the empires has been rebuilt. All the beasts haven't even left province. All the vampires, you know, just AFK cry in their corner. This makes the chaos and the beast campaign super toxic right now. I see shit like this, almost want to stop playing this campaign already. Don't have a reliable second army going right now, otherwise we've been fighting him already. How do you lock all legend lords? Hazard you need to sacrifice captives, and Morgan you need to recruit a chaos spawn. Pretty easy.
Grave news, my lord.
Grave
Word
news?
is spreading
You
across the land
stupid!
of a dark power
Those are my
rising
friends.
in the northern wastes.
It's
The
good
armies
news.
of chaos are on the move. They surely plan to invade the world of mortals once again. Prepare your defenses well, for the forces of chaos spare no one
Look at it,
in
listen to
their
this idiot.
quest for bloodshed.
My friends! What? They declare war on me? What the hell is this shit? What the hell? What? How did they fuck that up? Why would Chaos declare war on me? That never happened before.
Greetings. Your abasement pleases me.
See, yeah, you done fucked it up again. It's probably because of the Vampire Council Alliance. Goddamn vampires, fuck off, vampires.
Sylvania greets thee.
God damn it. That's why you don't ally with anybody.
Yes. Bow before he who wields the Slayer of
Poor economy.
Ready.
That's how it is. That's how it is.
You dare.
Welcome, friends. Let's go murder people. These whack-a-mole guys are so triggering. Those toxic bastards need to all die. Let's go kill them together. Look at it. Look at it whack-a-moling. Click, 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 click. What the fuck is this shit, man? Who designed this crap? AFK? Kali just zoom over the empire, occupy all the ruins.
Man's run.
Gotta say, this shit is so stupid. Broken, you know, you might say. Broken. And I don't use that word lightly. It's broken.
Thou shall dance me Arifus.
Oh, Gale plus 6 armor, huh? Don't mind if I do. My cows need more armor. 6 armor on the Minotaurs is huge. It's another 10% really, pretty much. These units get another 9%. Guilt is huge for the Minotaurs. They declare war on us because of Vampires manual. The Chaos and Beastmen are allies, always work together. The reason why we started war is because of alliance with the Vampires. That's the main reason. Type. We actually have the same goal. Same goal. Murder this toxic mother You know, these guys just click all the settlements, like not a single war in the world. The biggest bullshit ever in this game. The Vecca Mall has gotten out of control. And the factions which are supposed to be the real ruined dwellers are AFK. AFK. Shoo, archers, shoo. Who needs to go on a wall when you can just use voodoo? Hey, Elich, why do you have 5 wizards in your army? You definitely want 2 Gorbles. You want one for the attack and charge bonus, and one for the armor and mist resistance, and then you stake all the cows in one spot. That's how we do it. For the siege bellows especially. On the field bellows doesn't matter. Minotaur charge will just stomp everything in front of them. The Mass Time we all know, they're large.
My god. Have you seen that shit?
Oh, the chaos. Yoo-hoo. Big wait months. Getting yelled here is gonna be amazing. There's just so much rubber banding here. It's ridiculous. So I need to keep them together. Thing is, there's a couple of cows on every unit in the 3 different groups. So you have a single unit of Minotaurs across two groups on a big distance. And then just rubber band left and right. You either create a wrecking ball or separate groups, which you cannot really stack anymore. See this damage in Malagros, just from casting spells on Forbidden Road. One loss? Come on, man. Come on. Who died? Don't be like this. It's only your click, 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 click. You know, it's pointless when a guy just, you know, stumbles and falls on his axe and he dies. Can't run away like a maniac with that huge axe. Looks like the Emperor Captain. I was one of the demigrips. I didn't even see the demigrips. They just got deleted so fast. Killed one of the butchers. Look at this, boys. Look at this. Plus 6 armor for the whole army. The Miters actually need this armor. They need it. It's actually really nice. Damage the minion. Like I'm never gonna cast this shit. It's a little bit risky. Should get here for now. I don't see any threats in the area, so go for it. Mord got a nice buff for the Chaos Spawn. I'm happy they actually buffed his main trait. He's almost there where he can actually be quite a nice flavor lord. You see this area here? It's like since the overclock situations like this with all the shadows don't drop any FPS. Almost like you need some breaking point. Like I have over 100 FPS right now in the game. Used to be laggy around all these flyers. We want to shoo away the Grossmen, but we don't want to trigger yet. Just taking unnecessary walls there. Harpies need attack. Above anything else, they need attack. I know why this unit has such shitty attack. Once they get attacked, they're actually gonna be damage dealer. That's the main issue with a lot of flyers, like the Felbeds, Harpies, especially Carrion. Carrion having low attack and low anti-count is just the worst design I've ever seen. Since basically the first version of Pistoliers. I'm playing 1080. 1080.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Hey, Shadowhawks. Thank you, Twitch Prime.
Malago Rafkarud. Armu. War Darneth.
Situation with the Emperor now. Bretonia rank 1. Surprise, surprise. They confederate everybody and their mothers and they're just spamming the doomstakes.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
I love how Bretonia is under control and the factions in the area are even ignoring them. Shit makes no sense. They made Wood Elves ignore Bretonia, they made Kemler ignore Bretonia. Norska, pretty much for the most part, is too pathetic to even do anything about it anymore. They just broke this shit. Nighthawk, thank you for 24 months. Kemler should not be AFK. And the Wood Elf should not pick sides, really.
Yazu Shari Nash.
Pretty much just removed any threat to Bretonian power in the way. They rigged the game so Bretonia always gets strong. It's obvious. I mean, look at this campaign. Bretonia controls 3 regions in the Reichland. 3 regions in the Reichland. Madness. Any mods? No mods. Just a vanilla game. And Tamir, this is what they do. Every big update, they upset the balance of power in the world, so you get different campaign experience. Trust me, I've been playing the Warhammer series for over 6,000 hours. This is every time there's a big update. The balance of power gets upset, it's on purpose, so you get a different campaign experience. They just went overkill to support strong Bretonia. Let's see where they move.
Greetings. Your abasement pleases me.
Oh, we can work like that. Click, 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 click.
What? Mój jabłku zasiajesz zagód.
Bring ruin.
What the fuck is going on here? You guys see this shit? What's wrong with this picture? Guys, tell me what's wrong with this picture. Rise of Chaos just happened. Booker, are you here? What is this? Where are their armies? They just spawned. They have like 50%. What is this? Look at this. 1, 2, 3 armies. What is this shit? It's almost like disbanded to the rest of their armies. They just spawned, guys. You see this? Where are the rest of their armies? They spawned with 7 armies. Rise of Chaos, 7 armies. Where are the rest of their armies? What is this shit? 16, 17, 17. It looks like they went bankrupt and disbanded the armies.
You catch me in a moment of less.
All sound very strong. This looks like glitched. No wonder they get spanked like this. Supposed to have seven armies minimum, with at least 17, 18 units each. No wonder the plebes are showing these memes these days. God damn, man, this is embarrassing. 1, 2, 3, 4 armies. Let's see power level. They just spawned. Warriors of Chaos rank 11. Warrior of Chaos rank 80. What the fuck? We playing on normal difficulty here or something? Legendary. With the rest of their armies. What is this shit? This is so stupid. Oh, good old Karl Franz, the Ruined Dweller. Fuck off, Karl Franz. Guess see what Karl Franz is doing this campaign? He just moves around, click, 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 click. Free real estate from the Beastmen.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the
Hey, Farron, thank you. Farron, you seen this shit? Chaos spawned only half of their armies. Can't believe this shit. One of them has only 16 units. I mean, what the fuck? It's supposed to come with 7 armies, Rise of Chaos. They come with shit. Those armies can't even handle Kislev. Good thing they're immortal, so they respawn. Till the Chaos Invasion. Look at the damage, man! Look at the damage!
Fight, men! Fight for our right to live!
This reminds us with nearly triple damage there. You guys are annoying here, huh? We're outnumbered, so they're still taking some damage. But crazy amount of damage dealt. We can get exactly 3 times their damage, which means each swing should do one-shot 3 chosen every time if they get hit. Which should they get hit because we can get 140 melee attack. I mean, 1 unit of Minotors is like it's like a unit and a half of chosen. But with these buffs, it should be like 2. Yeah, another slug skin. Slug skin is nice. Let me poison for my cows.
Wad Vusra Feos.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit.
Dawaksho, Dodsley Arifus.
Thank you, Luchparov. Now, the heroes stack the minor damage, but yeah, they also serve as extra Winds of Magic Power reserve. Don't you notice the damage on the Minotaurs? Nothing off 223 weapon strength. This unit is like has more damage than 3 giants.
Kazrak Azhar Gui. Kazrak Aktar Zuf. Wiak Dogs. Darfido.
Man, Carl with his movement, man, what the hell? Brayheart might actually win here. It'd be cool if I can just click here and attack for my Brayheart and fight the bell. But that would be rocket science. I just love it. I raise a settlement, and out of nowhere, 2 armies appear and they want to take the settlement. Wow, the Brayheart won, destroyed the Talabekland. That's impressive. That would have never happened before this update. Before the Doomsayer update. Why is the coffee always gone? Today, guys, Gwent is getting a huge update. They're adding a new leader for Syndicate, changing 4 existing leaders, and they're changing over 250 cards.
Have you seen that shit?
So, gonna be playing some Gwent later. Looks like a very exciting update, increasing the power on a lot of cards, lowering the damage on a lot of cards. Looks like we are back in the solitaire Gwent. Less control. More solitaire. Exactly, Dagobah, exactly. Thank you, Chris Brad. We might not be playing this campaign until victory screen. I don't see really the need. Instead, you know, we can go early on the Clan Angron campaign, which is next. And you know, since the campaign gonna be finished earlier, probably we are probably gonna queue another campaign after Clan Angron as well. And Gidley for 3 months. Carl. What are you doing, Carl? Did I finish the Ember campaign I was streaming this? Yeah. Short campaign victory. We said we'll play that one until the victory screen. Wow, Wolfric has a good army. And I'm surprised nothing has been disbanded. What's his economic situation?
I'd usually negotiate with my sword.
Weak economy.
But today you are lucky.
It's probably gonna start disbanding units. Usually is fortified in Erengrad. What the hell is this shit, man? 2 armies of chaos. Grave news, my lord. What the hell happened? That just dropped to rank 20. What the hell is this shit? 16 units and 17 units. Rise of Chaos. That is, this must be some kind of glitch there. Got a cow fleeing there. What a wuss. Stealing all these settlements like he's some kind of Skaven lord and just click, 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 fleeing. This mechanic is super toxic, doesn't even add anything to the game. Just screws up with the AF action.
Daharamui.
233 weapon strength. We're currently at 122% damage increase.
Greetings. Your abasement pleases me.
What are you talking about? Another war with these guys. It's a glitch, they just lost their armies. Or didn't even spawn with them. So we're missing Desecrated Altar and the Totem of Horns. Totem of Horns makes Harpies pretty good. 10 attack and 10 armor. Fortunately, Morgor. Oh, they actually have slug skin. Oh, nice. The Chaos Spawns are actually gonna be pretty nice now in his army. And next time we play Beastmen, we're probably gonna play with Morgor. Gonna be a house rules and special on, no doubt, as well. I'm actually surprised that Wolfric has gotten this far with 20 units. Like I said already multiple times, they need to give a stance to Norska when they are on the water, their default movement stance, to lower upkeep on the whole army by 50%, even give them line of sight. Because they cannot maintain these units while moving to the war zones. They always disband and never really become any threat when they get to the province they were moving. Look at this, he just disbanded units. You rename your champions. You can rename regular lords and the heroes. Not the legendary lords though. Yeah, Morgul is pretty nice going log. Used to be quite powerful, but got nerfed a couple of times. Thing I like to do with Morgul is AFK in front of the enemy army while he's getting shot. Just stand there, take all the range damage, and when the enemy is empty, then send in my Chaos Spawn to kill them all. Look at this, it's been in 3 units.
I only speak your tongue when challenging the Gorbulls for exercise. Beat. Wolfring.
You need a boon?
The Chaos is so weak, they actually fled back into the Chaos Waste. Disbanded another unit. What the hell is going on?
You catch me in a moment of less
Very strong
rage,
economy.
creature.
I actually experienced one time Chaos going bankrupt and they disbanded all their armies. It's like every single horde had to disband most of their units. And after a while they recovered and started recruiting again.
Malago Raf Karun.
Every time I'm looking for a Gorbul, I remember what she was got killed in auto-resolve.
Sword. War Darneth. Malago Soul.
I don't want to reveal my position here, so he's going to be going there slowly. We're just having fun with staking my enter damage while destroying the Empire right now. Their base damage is 110, we got to 233. I need to destroy another big city if we're gonna maintain this. Salzburg looks juicy. Erringen was juicy as well. Can you destroy the wall with the Beastmen? Yes, you can. But right now, I would not recommend trying it because of a toxic whack-a-mole mechanics. This is not a good time to play Beastmen or Chaos. The settlements get resettled so fast that it's almost impossible to destroy them all. I had to give up on my Ulton campaign because I need another army or two to do it. The Ulton was getting resettled so fast that we would destroy one part of it, and while we get into the other area, it would all be settled. So unless you have really a lot of armies and ridiculous amounts of hours, it's almost impossible. They will just resell everything. It's really stupid. The cities that are destroyed by the Beastmen or the Chaos should not be habitable for at least 10 turns. Or another thing, if the city is highly corrupted, like over 50%, should not be habitable at all. The ruins should not be able to be occupied. Something has to be done because this current system is shit. The hordes struggle. For the AI, it's even worse. It's almost impossible for the Chaos to do anything. The world is too big, and the Chaos is just tiny little peasant. So they can't do shit. Chaos will need over 20 armies on like 4 different sides of the world to have any chance of destroying the world. At least 20 armies. Spread them around with stack 2, 3 or 4 armies for each big fight. When they invade the province, send all 3 armies or 4 armies on the capital, and then spread them around to destroy the rest of the province. Then all merge together next capital, spread around to destroy the rest of the province. That's how Chaos should work. But you know, that would be a little bit too much for the peasants. The crybabies that used to, cry about the Chaos being too OP, they're now making fun of Chaos, making memes and shit. People don't want a hard and challenging game. People don't want to know how the game works. People want to have easy time. I think they want a challenge? No, they do just want to have an easy time. Easy time so they can do their perversions and, you know, have fun. Because any real challenge is always frustrating and tedious. It's just, you know, the nature of the challenge. If it's not frustrating and tedious, is it really a challenge? Excuse me.
Yuagu quer yabagu.
Something going on in my throat. Hopefully it's not a cold.
Aragon dar arbu.
This is a little bit interesting. See the Carl, what he's doing here, guys. He's spitting in our face. He's spitting in our face. The Emperor just walking around, reselling all the settlements that have been destroyed. With impunity. With impunity, he's mocking us. Mocking us, the toxic bastard. Mocking us. What's the leadership? 75. In a long, like a faster unit. Yeah, it's just a tedious downtime column block. I don't think I'm gonna be playing Beastmen or Chaos anytime soon. They're really not fun to play right now. Makes it just really tedious to get that victory screen. Well, like I said, make Chaos corrupted areas uninhabitable for at least 10 turns. Or make it not be able to be settled if the corruption is over like 40-50%. Stuff like that.
Dark beasts.
The current system is broken. And it's super tedious to play the hordes.
Beastmen. Dark beasts. Boss. Quill knock. Musha Musha. Kozma. Dawaku. Luxor. Kozma.
Vestigors are the fastest heavy unit in the game. Pretty nice when they get fully buffed. And Kazakh makes them very cheap. It's flavor with him for sure. Especially if you don't start Kazakh as your first lord, you should always go for a Vestigor Doomstick on him. Well, to me, they leave a ridiculous amount of corruption when they do that, but it's meaningless because it doesn't do anything. Yeah, just go through the corruption like it's nothing. The hordes leave, corruption in the area, but it doesn't do anything. It should have further limitations for the resettlement.
Beastmen! Warlaka! Ahal Sahib! Darker! Chaos Ghost! Agas! Satan! Akasak! Raven!
Yeah, mocks the chaos corruption because they have like 90% resistance to it. That's probably the next thing to change. So on high difficulty, they're susceptible to the chaos corruption. And resettlement should not be possible. High chaos corruption, or at least a race settlement that has been raised by the chaos of Beastmen should not be settleable for at least 10 turns. Well, they did increase the quality of life regarding the mount skills, but they should still just make one mount skill general, and as the lord increases rank, it just gets better mounts. Not need to click voice skills on the older mounts, so you have some speed early game. Not 100% safe here. 100% safe. Maybe okay charge here. Do charge with this unit. What is 7 melee defense, huh? Stalkers, which the gore hunters don't have.
Beastmen! Stand up above! Darker! Dexy! Dark beasts!
Quillock!
Doors! Facultat! Lockheart!
Angle!
Doors! Doors!
Chaos!
It's doing much worse than I thought it would work, though, dude. It looks like 35 armor is not good enough for them. You fight outnumbered there. If the swordsman gets routed, the spearman can't really do much. A perfect figure here.
Rathkar!
Nasa Woofa!
But these guys will get tired and they'll start losing harder. We need green swords here. See how the Emperor is starting to get tired? They do outnumber here, so this team was not winning. Now it's a stalemate. The orange swords. Next one of the swords is gonna turn green. They do fight outnumbered here. This team started to lose pretty badly.
Hrothgar!
35 armor is not helping this unit though.
Nakasayat!
The enemy has 40 armor from technology.
Cloven one!
They had the guild buff with the lost spell. Still not winning. We have to rely on the charge. We do have 47 speed. So we need to try to break this unit and charge the spearman. That's the way to go around this. We have perfect vigor, so the longer the fight takes, the better this unit will do. The enemy get red paint, so he'll still green. This unit still steady, which is ridiculous. Because they have another unit here, and they're not losing consistently. If this unit had a green blades, this unit would be wavering. They're almost wavering. Damage is dealt slowly, so the leadership stabilizes fast on both sides, which means the only unit that might rout here is this one here. Just need to break this unit and then charge the spearman. That's how this unit will win against two units. Taking too much damage, so they'll break. They go. Okay, against swords, it will break. We don't want to chase, we want to form for a charge here. They have perfect figure, these guys are exhausted. Of our units, this one has the highest chance to rout. They have 20 higher percent stats, Dio Bro, so the legendary, is making them more than they're supposed to be. But this unit should still be able to be fine here. Just need a good charge here. We have vigor. They don't have vigor, so they lose. See the green swords immediately. Green swords also activate winning current combat. Losing currently. So extra pressure on the leadership. So this unit will waver and rout faster. It has no support like they had earlier. The only thing that this unit doesn't have is the armor. Fighting the enemy units. The enemy is slightly better on the armor area. Spearmen don't have the attack to fight this unit. These guys have poison, so they can live a little longer.
Pray hard.
It's very hard for the enemy unit to hit our unit with 20 melee attack. We have 47 melee defense. So they don't have any consistent damage, so it's just one-sided. Yeah, Spearmen get their anti-large bonus, so unless they're fighting anti-large with here, they don't deal any damage. They're basically just holding ground for a better unit to come and help them. This unit has perfect vigor, so it's perfect in the long fights like this. This is guy AFK. Look at this, we're engaged in combat and this guy is in the back. The moment they break, they're gonna take a lot of damage.
Alaric's chief, retreat!
This unit can actually get additional 10 armor and 10 attack, which makes it really good against the other tier units. You can get 10 armor and 10 attack from the weapons building. Hey Kira, thank you for 6 months. Looks like this unit was engaging with the swordsman, was not good, but this is the reason why this unit survived so long. Spearman did 138 kills. Must be nice AI. The AI. Must be nice. But what attack? What damage? Not even anything in their favor, really. Fifty-50. 50-50. I'm gonna put slug skin on every shield monitor for a poison. 10% damage reduction. Oh, it's been nice tonight, guys. It's been raining. Nice rain. Nice rain. It's gonna be a nice day. Pretty cool.
There's Alexei! Manacles!
Algor has max starting with the magic as the skill. You need to disable those guns on the wall. Why does you not break there? They have a lot of guns here.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit?
Hey Jeff. Thank you for your support. 77 attack with poison. Should put the wall there for the leadership penalty, it'll break. Just too short range though.
Sawusra! Dagger 3! Grimlock!
I was doing so much damage on this casting. Need some healing on him for sure. Can get 2 more Gorbles right now for another 20%. I'll start banning the great weapons. Do have too many miners in this army. Only not more than 8. Half of them are just gonna be rubber banding in the city, which is messed up.
Clock! Lava! Da Waksho, da Sweet Arifus! Rafkan, Ad, Father!
The healing here. Can use it with the forbidden drawdown. The potion of healing. Hmm. 12. 21, huh? Another 8.
First War Chaos. Target Cow 1 through.
They'll never see us coming.
Malago Rafkaru.
Horror Master's almost dead.
Kazrak Outline Gozius.
I'm gonna get a drink. Be back.
Gauzy, we round queer ungors.
These guys again. They're offering 1,000 shekels. They're gonna break the treaty in the next 10 turns again. Offer money again.
Where Axel?
Yoo-hoo! Kislev check. You guys falling asleep. This is not a good time for me to stream. I don't usually stream between like 4 and 11 a.m. Like a dead area.
You need
They recruit the new Chaos Warriors there.
Darkness. Axel.
Come on, man. Sucks. Since Shivers got killed, I can't get the right trade.
Biboma.
What did they take back here? The Bretonnia has a settlement here and Empire has one here.
Thomas Kazrak. Gorkabu. Kazrak Azhar Guif.
The siege attacker here. We could get the Eye of More Sleep. What the hell? Yeah, silly shit. Apparently, we are not even 50-50. Not even 50-50. Poor Beastmen. I need to remove balance of power on legendary difficulty. Come here. Decent missile resistance here, but we're still lacking more. There's some messed up here. Some matter. What a nice how the AI gets those two walls like that. Look at the damage there. So broken. They have like 20% rate fire and still do that so much damage. Stop opening doors. Don't have the weapons building, so the Harpies are not that crazy right now. I like some serious attack. 23 attack is shit. Morgul has used his ability to summon a unit here. You no longer can pick it, it's automatic. Go, my babies. This tree can actually fight off some of the chaos spawns. To poison them. Actually, the chaos spawn of Beastmen poison. You need to tell them to get here, but they push, use their mass to push inside. You can surround them. If you give an attack order around the gate, they're just gonna actually go around. It's gonna take forever for them to get in. Good night, Sagal. I kinda wish Harpies caused fear. So it's a shame they don't. I have a feeling this is gonna be a close victory. Also, maybe they give us a heroic. Doesn't have the primal fury, huh? Yeah, Bukes. And they fucked up Morgul so hard, man. I mean, removing his ability, removing order of transportation, lowering the resistances. Must have been abused like crazy in multiplayer. Seem the outers underestimates the power of Harpies. Well, pretty much everybody underestimates the power of Harpies and mass flying units. Until they come to my channel and get enlightened. I mean, he's still pretty good deal, bro. Just a shadow of his former self, though. There's a nice flavor. I just wish he would run have a separate faction. You know, Kazark and Morgur and Malagor, they should all be separate Beastmen factions, because it makes no sense. Like, Kazark should lead the Beastmen. They should be called something, you know, Kazark-like. Morgur and Malagor should also lead the separate Beastmen factions. Because Why pick Morgur or Kazark when the Malgor has such OP starting the faction effects? 10% campaign movement range is already insane because the Beastmen have the weakest campaign movement range in the game. You get extra growth, Horde Sucker growth, and you get 2 extra heroes when the Beastmen have issues getting capacity for the heroes. If Morgur was leading a separate Beastmen faction, he'd be perfect. Very nice flavor, and you will not feel bad for choosing him as your starting lord. So he needs to spend a skill point to get Ardor of Fury, to get Primal Fury. Interesting, huh? Need the Children of Chaos.
Father.
Anyway, you know at what time does the Gwent update hits? It's like 10 or 11 a.m.
Yazu Shari Nasha Wushla. Cozy.
The Beastmen win conditions are messed up. Their whole faction is messed up. They are not supposed to be in the same faction. So they, you know, under the group of the Beastmen Warherds, but they should each lead a separate faction. Makes no sense. You can still confederate for the other two, but you know, kind of beats the purpose of the other two. The best thing about the Beastmen is not the Minotaurs really. It's about, you know, having fun with their lords. Exactly, Manuel. Exactly. 6 hours. I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna go through the deck builder, check all the cards. Feels like a big change in the game. The mighty warriors of chaos are coming outside the chaos wastes with 2 armies. To guess this one here. So this one is turned around. Oh, how they try to trick you with these cubes. This option is not offered. Could be one of these two. How do you know which one is it? Because they'll also turn other sides. This one tells you, right? Hard to say between these two. I guess it's 50-50. They're not facing the same, the symbols are not facing the same direction, so try to trick you. These two are revealed here. Does look like it's the first one. Units here, tier 5. Come on. And the worst thing is about losing Shit Wizard is not getting any other Gorbles with the right trait. Shit quality of life on the traits is so bad. It makes everything so much worse. It almost looks like we could auto-resolve. But unless everybody's immortal, I'm not clicking it.
Malagor, dar Agnew. By Simon! Aquanfru! Agnew Sight! Black Sun! Bar!
No guns for you.
Bulguguman! Brashaman! Swore! Slash! Bam! Bam!
Fucking range under the wall. So stupid, man. Fucking bullshit. It's not even that good anymore. They should have brought those nerfs that they have that did some of the spells. Over nerfed as fuck. For some toxic abuse in multiplayer. 100 range, expensive, and only limited to one faction. So stupid. 100 range, so bad for spells. They're not even melee casters. These guys are not even supposed to go in melee. They don't overnerf shit, nobody abuses it anymore, and it's not even good to use at all. All should have 150 range. Orca should give it more range at least. Oh Jesus. Oh man, this is a tough one. Does look like blue. How does the red move? Oh man, it could be red too. The yellow is a bit wide. It's not yellow. It's not yellow. It's not yellow. It's blue or red. We just have to check it out. Let's see. Let's see the distances. Red is kind of misleading. Because they have to move to the left. Yeah, you have to move the inner circle. So the eyes are here. And the teeth are facing the anvil. And so, for example, we see this blue here line. The only way it will fit if this blue one hits here. And this blue one can only hit the anvil or the arrow. Because it has to connect with this here. And it goes a little bit to the right, which means it's either the anvil or the arrow. So if it's blue, it has to have it has to be this one or this one. Does go a little bit to the right, so it has the arrow here. I have to just, the red is a little bit confusing here. If they go to the right, can be red. I mean, this ones could connect. The red looks messed up here. It can be red. We're not gonna put much into it. Let's go for blue. Let's go for blue. And this means if this turns to the left, this means this has to go turn to the right. So this one is at the bottom, connecting here, going to the right, which means it's on the arrow. It's on the arrow. It could be these ships here, but looks like an arrow here. So the only answers to the arrows are second and a third. So this one goes to the left, this one goes to the right, and the connects are almost feel a little bit too wide. But it should be this one here and this one there, which is here and here. And this one goes to the left, it goes up and then to the bottom. It looks like it connects to the teeth. So we have a possible solution, the third. Actually the second one turns left and the left one turns right. If it's here, but it's above the eye, so it has to be the teeth. There are no teeth here. So if it's blue, it must be third. I'm fairly sure it's a third. Yoo-hoo! Got a Stonecrusher Mace, which is just a slightly better Giant Blade. Good for Khazar. We're doing a lot of these puzzles in the Empire campaign, so we got really good at the lines. Not even need any outside, whatever you can use outside, you just do it in your head. I have more issues with guessing the dots and colors than this one. It looks like 50-50 half the time. $90 gold for a troop of Bestigers. Have the cheapest armor in the game. You know the month request thing? Yeah, yes it is. Today is the last day of July, so it ends for this month. Looks like Dig Dug Bro will get it. Unless Nerfy does it right this time. Make sure Nerfy to do it minute earlier than rather than later. Last month Nerfy tried to ninja it at the last second and he missed it by a minute. Oh man. Feels bad, man. Not sure if Nerfy would be is hoarding it or he actually wanted to request something. Does have one random other request. You got it really. You got it in April for 10,000 bits. I still have the list of pending requests. There's nothing currently requested. Shield Wizard used 3 to request Witcher, but we completed only Witcher 1. We like played some Witcher 2. Since we are not playing it really actively, I return one of his, and we're playing it on and off. And Witcher 3 will be also played eventually at a later date. Currently there's no requests on, except that Witcher 2, which is on and off.
Kazak.
Well, if anybody has questions on the monthly request, they can always whisper me on Steam.
Absolutely not.
We'll actually debate here, let him be revealed here. Can't seem to be getting those gorbles. We'll reveal this one and that one. Yes, Thunderbolt. The update might be in September for Grimgor. Unless they decided to buff the dwarves again. I think I'm gonna go take a shower and try to get some sleep, so I'm up longer today. This campaign is gonna go on and off. When I get back later, there's a big update for Gwent, and I'll be playing Gwent on stream, check all the changes and build some new decks. So I'll see you guys later. Okay, hold on. Is anybody in line so we can host? Fenrir Jenkins is playing Surviving Mars. We have also PC Space Goon playing Karakadrin. Let's drop a host to PC Space Goon. He just started streaming as well. Make sure guys to stop by and say Kislev. I will be in that channel for about an hour, I think.